Hey guys, what's up? It's Kate and welcome back to my channel this week for another video. Today I think that I'm going to do a more everyday natural look with you guys. I feel like the looks I've done thus far on my channel have been pretty full out glam. 90% of the time I'm either not wearing makeup or wearing a very minimal look, so that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoy it, and leave a comment down below with any ideas you want me to do on my channel. And without further ado, let's do some makeup. So it's only about 9:45 a.m. right now, so I just did my morning skincare routine, so I just want to go over with you guys just a little bit. I am going to do a full out skincare video. Look at her! Hi Daisy! All my dogs were in here just a minute ago and I had to get them out because they were being insane and I couldn't film all. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to tell you guys what I do to prep my skin in the morning, but I am going to go more in depth with the products that I use and how I use them and why I like them in another video, so don't worry. Don't you worry. Every morning, of course, I wash my face. If you watched my channel before, I have very dry skin. I think that I say that in every single video. So I use the products for my skin that obviously are catered to what I need. This morning, I just did a light exfoliation. She's trying to decide if she's gonna jump off the bed. Days. All right, now she's just laying on my floor, so I guess the bed wasn't good enough for her. But anyways, this morning I just went in with this fresh strawberry exfoliating face wash. I love this stuff. I think it's very gentle and it's meant to be used every day. So even though it does have an exfoliating aspect, I really love this and I use it not necessarily every day, but probably every other, or just depending on what my needs are. So I used that in the shower this morning. Then when I got out, I went in with an ordinary hyaluronic acid serum. I love this stuff. I mean, every product that I'm telling you guys, I absolutely love, but literally love hyaluronic acid. I think that it revives my skin every single day when I use it. And I think that without this in my routine, I would probably have the most flakiest skin ever in the summer even. So then I go in with the Murad Renewing Eye Cream. My bottle's a little disgusting, I'm sorry. This stuff is incredibly expensive. I mean, I don't think that you necessarily need this one, but I do like it. Again, really bad dark circles, trying to do anything that I can. Anyways, I do really like it. Usually in the mornings, I use a different moisturizer at night, but I go in with the natural moisturizing factors from The Ordinary, plus again, hyaluronic acid. Love this stuff. I feel like it's literally just a layer of hydration on my face. It's super thick and it's super great, absorbs right into my skin, and it leaves my skin feeling very plump and luscious all day long. Finally, I know I've talked about using sunscreen before on my channel, but every day I do go in with a sunscreen. I do use the Unseen sunscreen. I personally really like this. I mean, I think that you don't necessarily need to spend a ton of money to get a great sunscreen. I mean, there's great options at the drugstore and places like Target, but I do really like this, mostly because I hate having a white cast on my face, and I find that this really just works for me. I also do think it's a great primer. I will be using another primer today, but it can be just a great primer for your makeup, and yeah, I just really do enjoy it. Now into what you really want to see, which is the makeup. At least I hope it is. So this first actually we can't go into makeup without telling you how I prep my lips every day, but I love this stuff with everything in me. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. If you do not have this, I promise you need to go to Sephora right now and your life will be changed. This stuff is absolutely amazing, so hydrating, smells amazing. It's really thick and again, makes my lips feel super luscious. I cannot remember the last time my lips felt dry or gross. This stuff is absolutely amazing, and although it's a lip sleeping mask, I do put it on all throughout the day. So let's go in with this. I'm just gonna get it on the back of my finger. Try not to contaminate it, although probably already is. Again, the smell is so good and my lips look so hydrated. I'm gonna do the more dewy side of what I usually like to do. So I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid primer. I have a lot of hyaluronic acid in my skincare routine, maybe too much, but let's say it works for me. So I'm just gonna go in with a couple pumps. I shook it up. Gonna go massage it. Oh, what is that? Massage it in my hands, and then just gonna apply it everywhere. I mentioned in a previous video that this is very similar to the Milk Hydrating Primer. In a sense, this is definitely way thinner, a little bit more lighter, I would say, on the skin, but still does provide that tacky, hydrating feeling. So on a more everyday occasion, I prefer to use this. One, it's a lot less expensive than the Milk Hydrating Primer, but also I really do enjoy this one. If you have different skin than I do, that doesn't mean that, you know, the face products will always be, you know, the best fit for you. So just remember that. You do have more oily skin, you would want to go with a more matte primer to, you know, contain the oils and kind of smoothen out your pores. I wasn't gonna do this, but I am just gonna go with my my e.l.f. Putty primer. Just just a little bit in the T-zone. I gave myself a facial yesterday, like the whole ordeal, facial steaming, trying to do some extractions. I did shave my face, so my face is still recovering from the razor to my face. If you guys want to see me do a video on that, I would absolutely love to. I love doing that. I think it's a great step in my skincare routine. Definitely makes applying makeup and the result of my makeup look so much better. So definitely let me know if you want me to go over that with you guys. Okay, so since we're doing a more minimalist look today, I'm going to actually go in with a tinted moisturizer instead. This is what I usually do if I just don't feel like doing a full face, and most of my foundations are pretty full coverage. So to me, I would rather just go in with something light and then tinted moisturizer just to give a more even tone to my skin. So I really like this one from BareMinerals. It's the Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I think this is absolutely amazing. It comes in a wide range of shades. If I say amazing one more time, like, I do think this is a great product. I've tried a lot of tinted moisturizers. This actually just is my favorite. I know it is from BareMinerals, so it's a little bit more expensive, but another really great one that I like from the drugstore is the NYX Bear With Me one. I feel like this is a little bit more opaque than the Complexion Rescue. The only thing that I don't like about this is they don't have a lot of shades, and maybe that's because at Target they don't offer all of them, but I just haven't been able to find one that matches me perfectly. This is a little bit too yellow for me, and so I will wear it honestly if I just am really desperate and want to put it on because I really like it, and I'll try to make it work with powder and stuff like that, but it really isn't a match for my skin tone. I used to actually go in with my tinted moisturizer and just use my hands, but I am going to use a damp beauty sponge today. Also, I want you guys to know that every time I'm using a beauty blender, it is damp. Someone actually asked me if I damp my beauty blender, and I haven't talked about that in any of my videos, but every single time I am using a beauty blender, I have dampened it in the sink, and then I rinse out all the water so it's just slightly damp. I can literally hear my puppy down there crying, but she was being so crazy in her crate and I just couldn't have her in my room right now. She's a little Cavachon puppy. She is almost 6 months old. We got her in March, right when I came home from college. She is absolutely the cutest thing I've laid my eyes on, and she looks just like a teddy bear. You can already see how that's just evening out my tone a little bit more. But because it is a tinted moisturizer, it's obviously not full coverage. Some of my redness is coming through from my facial yesterday, and honestly, I don't mind it because, again, we're doing a more natural look. You can certainly go over that with a little bit of concealer. All right, so this is how we're looking. Again, I know there's a little bit of redness coming through. I actually think I might put some concealer on it, like I said. I try to go in with a concealer that's going to match my skin tone if I'm covering up a blemish. So I went in with my tried and true Can't Stop Won't Stop contouring concealer from NYX. Absolutely love the stuff. I've raved about it before to you guys. Because I have dark circles, I always have to go in with concealer. I don't do necessarily all the highlighting that I normally do, but just because I'm doing something minimal doesn't mean I'm not gonna go with concealer. Put a little bit there and there. Okay, I'm gonna go with a little bit of the vanilla shade as well, as you usually do. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender. And today I'm just gonna use that as my base for my minimalist eyeshadow look. And then I'm just gonna tap out where I try to cover my blemishes. Since I started YouTube, my skin has just been hating me because I try so many different products and I'm kind of upset about it. All right, I am going to set my under eyes because those girls need to be set no matter what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. If you're curious, I use the shade medium. I am just gonna go down the sides of my nose a little bit. Although it says it's an eye powder, I've seen a lot of people use this to set their entire face. I am gonna do like a little bit of a contour today. I have so many brushes, and I really want a new brush holder. So if you guys have any recommendations where I can get one that'd be really cute that holds a lot of stuff, that'd be really awesome. I want to be able to separate, my face brushes from my eye brushes. And I'm just gonna take my Fenty Beauty Cream Contour, and I'm just going to contour my face. What did I tap it up? I'm just going and kind of sculpting, but I'm going to for sure blend it out with my beauty blender. On a more natural look, I try to be less powdery if I can. So that's why I'm doing more cream products for you guys today. But if you do have more oily skin, I would probably refrain from using a lot of cream products because they probably won't last as long on your face. I would just recommend setting it with a normal bronzing powder, or for blush, setting with a normal blush as well. I'm just gonna bounce this out with my beauty blender. Alright, so I'm also going to use a cream blush for you guys today. I've talked about this again on my channel before. This is the Honest Beauty blush, and I use the shade Rose Pink. Again, I'm just doing exactly what I did with the contour. I'm just adding the color to my face, and I'm going to bounce it out with my beauty blender. Something I wanted to ask you guys was, that I've been really curious about is if you watch anyone else on YouTube, who do you really like? I'm always looking for new people to watch, and I would love to hear who you guys watch. Some of my favorite people are Allie Glines. I actually love her, and if I met her, I think I would cry profusely. She's one of the most genuine people on YouTube, I swear. Definitely give her a look. Another great person is Jordan Lipscomb, if you haven't watched her. Within the last few weeks, I've really gotten into her. She's just so cool, and I've learned a lot of new techniques from her, so definitely check her out. She's from the UK, and she's super cute. I absolutely adore her. Who else? Soph, she's from the UK as well. Kelly Streck, another great YouTuber. Obviously, I do watch a lot of like the main people too. I watch some people who do vlogs too, like Tara Michelle. She's on TikTok a lot. That's how I found her, and she's so cute. I love her. I watch her main channel and her vlogs. Alicia Marie, who's very popular as well. But yeah, if you have anyone that you absolutely love, or even someone that you think that I would like, I would really appreciate you leaving in the comments below. So now I'm just going to do my brows. I just go in with a brow gel, and I'm not doing anything special with my makeup. So this is just the Boy Brow in the shade Brown from Glossier. I really want to do a full face of Glossier products for you guys. They're definitely like the no makeup brand if you haven't heard of them before, but definitely go check them out. I do love a lot of their products. And once that dries a little bit, no matter what, I always go in with a spoolie and just fluff them and make sure the product is evenly distributed. Also, this is great at taking out any excess product that I don't need in my brows. So I am just gonna do a little bit on my eyes. It's very rare that I don't do anything on my eyes, but so we're definitely gonna go in with something. I'm just trying to figure out what palette I wanna use. I'm actually gonna go in with this new palette from Huda Beauty in medium. I love this palette. My roommate from college this year, Lauren, gave this to me for Christmas. Shout out Lauren, love you, thank you so much. I absolutely love this palette. I'll take this more brown shade today, just so I can be a little bit more neutral for you guys and what you probably would prefer as well. I was honestly so pleasantly surprised how many people reached out to me that they cleaned out their makeup collection last week because they saw my video. I was honestly so happy that people actually watched it and enjoyed it and took something away from it. I know it's so hard to just throw away a product if it's not completely used up. Remember that if it's expired, you shouldn't be putting it on your face. My skin broke out. The first day wasn't that bad, but my cheeks just kind of progressively throughout the week looked a little bit not great. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go with this top shade right here. It's more of like a gold, and just put it like I normally do, right where I didn't put any of that brown shade. And you can completely skip this step, but I'm a sucker for a glitter shadow. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that brown, tap off the excess, and just make sure everything's nice and blended together. I'm actually gonna put on just a little bit of highlighter. I'm gonna go with a tiny bit. Swirl in there, tap off the excess. Look on the cupid's bow. Perfect. That's all I need, and it just adds to the hydrated wet look we have going on. We are in the home stretch with this look, you guys. Okay, so next I'm gonna go and do a little bit of mascara. This is the one from Honest Beauty, and on one side they have the primer, and on the other side we have the mascara. So I'm gonna prime my lashes real fast. And now I'm gonna go in with the mascara side. I love this that has both of them in one because it's great for traveling. If we're ever traveling again, I don't know when I'll ever be traveling again. To end off this look, I'm just gonna add a little bit of color. This is the Just a Tint from Colourpop in Shaka. Just to add to like the hydrated, dewy look we have, I am gonna go in with this Glossier Clear Gloss. This is 100% the best clear gloss I've ever tried. You don't even have to tint your lips, like it looks great on its own. Finally, I'm just gonna go in with some setting spray. I'm gonna go in with the Dewy Set setting spray from Anastasia because we are keeping it dewy. And it smells like coconuts and it makes me feel like I'm at the beach. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, make sure everything is tapped in. All right guys, so that is it. That is my everyday natural makeup routine. I love how the skin looks today. It looks very dewy and hydrated and very minimal, and you know what? That's what I go for 90% of the time. So I hope you took something away from this video. Just know that you don't have to pile on a ton of makeup to get the effect that you want and to, you know, have your skin looking a little bit more alive. If you did like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Again, please leave comments down below of your favorite YouTubers. I'm super curious of who you guys watch, if you guys do watch anyone. Beauty, lifestyle, anything like that, fashion, anything. I'm so open to any suggestions, so please leave them down in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you did enjoy it. And yeah, I will be back on Thursday with another video this week. We have 2 videos this week. I'm super excited. Have a wonderful day, and I love you guys.